Hey guys, it is Fire here, back with an episode of Odd Realm. Now, if this doesn't look familiar, I don't blame you. There's kind of a specific reason this doesn't look familiar. And it's because they updated the game, and my old save doesn't work. That was great. And yeah, we're back in a new base here. We'll probably be moving on from this place relatively soon. I want to continue and go raid some other place, but to get to that point, I actually had to go set another base up. But something really cool that they did add is temperature. So they set that up, and it's working pretty nice. Again, these guys don't do a crazy amount with temperature because they can tolerate negative 57. So we're probably not going to lose. The second thing I figured out is if you do that bone powder, if you have them create bone powder, you can summon imps. And imps, if we go into the settlers tab, are really good at mining. They can do pretty much nothing else. They can cloth and leather work for some reason. But, yeah, I mean, they are pretty ridiculous. I mean, this is the rich stone. This is not the nice stone. This is the rich stone. So, yeah, anyway, that's pretty much all that's changed, I guess, besides the fact that we're in a new world. I did go ahead and figure out that you can also, if I had used a brain, I might have been able to figure this out. You can also just go down like this. I feel like this is also new. I feel like it updated since the 3 days ago since I played. So I just don't remember the tiles looking like that when you're allowed to place stuff down. Although in that same sense, I could just be completely forgetting. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt though and say that they've actually updated it again. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the base. We have most of our arcane stuff up here, save for these two rooms, which is our not our smithy, a forge and a workbench or workshop. Not that I really need one of these, but I might as well have it. Then you go downstairs. That's one other thing they changed. If I go and zoom in here, they changed the textures so that instead of it just being straightforward, kind of like this one is, it actually slants. And they've done that with chairs as well. If I don't, these ones are slanted up against the wall like that. If I go over here, these are up against the wall. I really like that they did that with the texture work. It looks very nice. But down here we just have some of the more simple things like I don't believe there's anything in here. I don't believe that there's anything in here either. But this is a campfire, and this is some other room. I think this is actually our smithy. But yeah, I mean, we worked on that. Ooh, we found something. Oh, that's really cool. Rebus, I've never seen one of them in green. He sounds like he's really important. Looks like we have work to do. These old bones are more for the task as long as there are no dogs around. Bone thieves, they call them. They took me 8 years to locate my arm the last time I ran into one of those fur bags. Never again. Well, I didn't even realize I ran into this. But I guess I did. Oh, no, wait, I do. I do remember this. These actually, I did run into the immortality tomb down here just on accident, but I didn't realize that it was Rebus inside that was actually having any chance. That is pretty lucky, though. I will say, some of our settlers look kind of funny this time. If I go down here, go ahead and unselect him. It's not this one, it's this one. Yeah, he just looks put out with life. I mean, look at that face. Just like, I don't want to do this. Why am I still alive? That's what he looks like. I'm going to do some research into Rebus because I feel like, I don't know, there could be something important with this character. I'm not sure, but I've just not seen any of them wear green yet. So pretty much this episode is just going to be preparations to go to war with hopefully another settlement soon. If I look in here, yeah. So this is Weirder or whatever. These are the elf kind of race where they don't actually have to cut anything down to harvest anything. So we can go after them. We can go after over here at some humans, which might be fun. I don't want to, like, this might end the campaign, I guess, but we're not really going to know that until we attack. These guys are living in a bunch of voidlands over here. This might actually be a better place to attack just because they're in voidlands, I believe anyway. And those are my place. Yeah, okay, these are voidlands. Yeah, okay, so it's just like, that's I think what we're going to attack, hopefully next episode. I need to continue to get more people and prepare, though, because at the moment we don't have a lot of, like, legit actual settlers. We have a ton of minions, but we do not have enough settlers to go do something like that. Let's see. Okay, we do need more void shards. We seem like we're struggling with that. If I go into production, they also changed this. This is also different. Here you go, transmutation chamber. What is it? We don't really have enough there, and we don't have any dirt to do it with, nor am I actually doing anything with the stone. So I will go ahead and move that over so that we're using that with the stone. We do have a lot of iron. We did find one of the big area down in here is just full of it. Yeah, this was pretty much just all iron in here. Of course, now they have nothing to do. I am just going to say, well, let's go down to this level, actually. If we're going to make them dig, we might as well make them dig like a humongous area. Apparently you can't dig in an area that large, but that's fine. Cool. We'll see if they can get on with that. I would assume that they should be coming down soonish. Yeah, there you go. My gosh, look at the speed they dig, guys. That is just ridiculous. I was reading something, and people were like, they are really strong. Yeah, they are. I think the next campaign I'm going to do is probably with the humans, just so I can get used to playing a game that's remotely difficult again. It would be nice to build a castle, but I do think that our goal is just to go drive all the humans out of the Voidlands for this campaign, at least for this series. We'll see if that'll actually work out well. I do hope it will. Let's see, yeah, bone decay, whatever, all that fun stuff. Yeah, I've just never seen one in green. I'm not going to get over that, I guess. Oh, that is another thing. They added temperature, like inside, not just like, oh yeah, the world's temp is this. So when I have like these torches, they add temperature. What is it? The void cells and such add temperature. Pretty much anything you're doing produces some amount of heat. And of course, if you go down, it does get warmer to a certain point. If you go up, it does get cold to a certain point. So it's, I don't know, it's an interesting system in my opinion. I am interested to see if I go all the way down in here, if the temperature is actually higher, or if it's still sitting at about, yeah, 38. I mean, I guess that is true to real life. I mean, you know, temperatures underground are not exactly the warmest thing ever. But I'm not quite sure. What I do want to double check is that everyone's getting their gear, because I set up Ancients 1 and Ancients 2, so one of them is just the bronze armor with the Spellbook of Cleaving, the other one is just the Spellbook of Force. So they're not crazy. I do want to make sure that, you know, if they have these jobs, they're getting them. It does seem like that is the case, but I'm not entirely sure, so we're just going to just make sure we double check on that. While they're doing that as well, I do want to go ahead and go into here and say, hey, I would love if we could get some iron armor. The question is actually, would it be better to get steel? Let's do this. Let's do some steel. We're going to go ahead and go up here and clear that one, and we'll make this a priority too. That's also nice that they added priorities with actual jobs instead of just, yeah, just get this done at some point, because that was very obnoxious. That got very annoying. I'm going to make some rulite stuff too. Rulite's fantastic. I believe it actually is better than steel, although I've not found a decent source of it yet. I've just found, you know, little bits and bobs of sources. And didn't realize I got all the way to the top. When you scroll down to the bottom, does that do that? No, I'm not quite sure what brought me back up then, but something did. Well, it might help if I wasn't on the corner of the map. I'm like, I don't see anything. I'm pretty sure I was here, and I was. Cool. Yeah, so they're just working down here. Tons of stuff to mine, but they'll get it done. They'll get it done. 12 new blueprints, steel stuff, yeah. Blueprints? Yeah. Oh, that's not good. I didn't realize fire was a thing. Is there firefighting, or is this all just gonna burn? Because that's really concerning. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's actually see if this is a job we can do. Maybe if I go into the right area, that might help. If I melee, if I ranged. Carry team. Oh, that's not good. And my floors are mostly made of wood too. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, they can't do anything. If I go in here and I say, maybe clear that. Clear the fire. Oh, well, you just took out the floor, but I guess that works. Let's go ahead and put that back on. How about we? I'll need to do a little bit more research into that temperature system. It's interesting, but I'm not entirely sure how it works. So, you know, it might be concerning. It is interesting, though, that, you know, such a room like this has trouble with temperature. I mean, it makes sense because, you know, it's really hot in here. This is where I do literally all of my forging. But it just is surprising, I guess. One other thing I wanted to do is floors with doors, lighting, containers. Awesome. Wood crate would be awesome, but I actually have more stone. I have about 4,000 stone. Oh, yes. Vitrax. Up here, they don't look too friendly. Speaking of that, we actually have 2 bandit raids coming towards us as well. I did forget to mention that. These aren't bandits. These are Vitrax. They're completely different. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'll say, you guys get over here. If I go ahead and unselect them. I didn't mean to tell them to go off the map. I don't really care, though. These guys should all be equipped to fight, but in case they are not, I'm going to just be careful about how I do this. Okay, where are you guys? There you are. Yeah, these guys will, these Vitrax will kill my dudes, but it's fine. Okay, is there a specific reason you're just getting hit instead of using your spell book, or... Because that is concerning to me, man. Vitrax has been tamed. That's not exactly what I wanted to do, but... This happened last time, I feel like this happened just a couple episodes ago, where this... You know, we did this, and then the Vitrax just died because I didn't have any food for them. And that's not going to be changing here. I hope it bleeds to death because I'm not going to be able to take care of it. That's always what I don't like about those animals. If I'm going to go attack them, I'm going to go attack them. I just wish there was a distinction between hitting them and taming them. But I guess not. Lots of Rulite ingots. My gosh, we have a lot of stuff. Let's see. If I go into the smithy, what's going to be better? Iron leggings plus 10. 12. 14. So Rulite's going to be the best. Let's see if I can make 3 of each of these. That would be nice. I'm surprised. I'll be this. I will say this. I will be surprised if I can. Wow, that was hard to say, wasn't it? I would hope not, but apparently it was. Something to figure out what these do. These Aeternums or whatever. I seem like it gives you energy, but I don't really understand what the use of that is. More for the fact of, like, is it permanent? Is it just like a battery? I'm not entirely sure. And I don't see the use of something like that when you have beds. I understand that use if, like, okay, I'm going to go fight someone and I need some extra energy in case I'm going to die. So I understand that. That makes sense to me. But besides that, it does not make a whole ton of sense. And our forest is finally growing. Of course, it also reset our food, which is unfortunate. Oh, they're called Gabarons. That's a cool name. What's that? Tin Vein, Voidstone. Yeah. Let's mine the Voidstone. I don't really know what it does, but we're going to mine it. I don't know why this was not originally mined, but it was not. In that same sense, this, if I can go right here. No. There was some way to grab that. Maybe that's just one of the ones I've already grabbed. I don't know. We'll figure it out. They'll take a lot of those out. What I go ahead and need to go do in here is go ahead and switch out all of their stuff for Rulite, which I'm blown away we actually had enough to do this with. I was pretty sure that we would not have to take all that off. Leggings, helmet, breastplate. Please put the helmet on. Thank you. Boots. Very cool looking armor, though. There you go. So yeah, much slower, less energy, less sight, but 50 defense. And that's pretty much all I need for these guys. I don't really need them to go do something crazy. I just need them to survive at pretty much all costs. I actually need to do that for both of my my dudes here. Here we go. Are you going to actually let me do this, or are you going to be a pain? No, you're actually going to let me do this. I appreciate it. Breastplate. My gosh, English is difficult. There you go. We got that. Fledgling, Aeternum. I don't really know what that does. I'm going to do some research on the wiki after I'm done with this episode, so we'll see what it actually is meant to do, but I really don't know. It's a good question, I guess, but we will figure it out at some point. Where is everyone? Are they all down here? No? Where is everyone? There's a bunch of people that are doing absolutely nothing. I do wonder if they can't actually get in there, which would make sense to me. Yeah, you guys can go do that. Is there a specific reason you guys can't go down further? Are you all stuck in there? Like, I'm not entirely sure. There we go. Yep, they were just for some reason unable to do that. That is one other thing they do actually let you do now, is they give you a warning if something is impossible. It's like, this person's stuck. And most of the time, it's not a problem, because it just ends up like, oh yeah, they were cutting a tree or something, and like the frame that they were cutting the tree, it's no longer possible for them to move. But for the most part, it's not a problem. They'll go ahead and cut that down for us. I don't know. I mean, these guys are just ridiculously powerful. I mean, truly ridiculously powerful. Another thing I was thinking about doing, and that I've kind of decided against this, unless you guys really want to see this, is me just going across and tearing like an entire chunk apart. Like, mining every single part of... Yeah, there you go. They say they're stuck. They're not stuck. They're just climbing up. That's really cool that they let you follow now, too. Yeah, what is it? They'd say you're... Okay, I remember what I was talking about. There we go. When you would go and mine like the entire world out and sell all the resources, get a ridiculous quantity of money. Although I do like the idea of like reclaiming their homeland kind of a thing. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm tempted, actually. We might be able to do it this episode. I do want to go ahead and use my Farsight beacon just to See, have I seen this before? I have not. This is new. I'm going to put something on this level so I know that... There you go. They'll get that done pretty fast. Hopefully it's actually something useful instead of death. Although I don't really know. Okay, yeah, you guys can go up through there. I'm glad that they can go down and do all this mining. I mean, it is just a ridiculous quantity of material. I'm really excited to get the Sable, because the Sable is not only extremely tough, it looks really nice. I know, Vitrax, that you're hungry and thirsty. It's this amazing thing called I don't have any food for you. So I need you to not survive. And I know that's terrible, but you got tamed. You decided that you wanted to get tamed. So I need to go up here with this guy and say... Attack that, Vitrax. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. It's pretty terrible. And I can't even eat it, which is the worst part. You know, these guys don't exactly have stomachs, surprisingly enough. Still that same location right there. That was one thing on our old map. It only gave us one option for location. I'm hoping that this one will give us more than one. Okay, this is Roulette right here. That's probably I have so much of it. I really need to make sure before I leave I max out the number of minions I have, because I want to be able to carry a ridiculous quantity of material, and I won't be able to do that if I'm not careful. So, still mining down here. Yeah, they are. Those are just stone. Are you sure? Because that does not look like stone to me. That looks like something that's not stone. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's something, though. I don't think it's bedrock. We're not deep down enough for that yet. And I don't even know if this game has it, so... Job priority. Go ahead and do this, like, really urgently would be great. Still sparkling around there. I'm not sure if that's just because I've hit it with the Farsight beacon or if not, or if it just normally sparkles a little, but that might be a decent way to go find things. Are you actually going to do your job now? Is it because this is up in the roof and that's why they can't get to it? That's how that feels. Go ahead and mine into here. Go up like that. I don't know. This feels like it might be a little better. Cool. And of course, there's another tick, 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 tick of them literally tearing the world apart. Ooh, Sunrise Opal. I didn't realize there were gems in this game, but now we know. I wonder if they sell for anything or if they actually do anything. I hope they do something, because it would be nice to get some more powerful magic, because, believe me, these guys definitely need to be more powerful than they currently are. I look at these guys, and that's exactly what I think. I think they're underpowered, definitely. No, I really do think these guys just need a gargantuan nerf. I don't know what that would be. I don't know if it's that they have a really tiny health pool, or if their minions aren't quite as efficient, or their minions don't last as long, or they cost more to make. I mean, they need to get nerfed a little, because, I mean, this is crazy. I mean, what is it? I'm in, yeah, the 11th of spring. I've been here 11 days, and I've done all this. It's just crazy. Micro thing. Micro thing, lamp. Do. Sounds like a really terrible television show. Scrampty. Yeah, this is one thing. These guys don't also run out of energy. The imps, they die in about a month. So you have them for an entire month, which is just blows my mind that you can actually keep them that long. You gonna go do your job? Hey, buddy. I know you have a lot of work to do down there, but it probably isn't the best idea to run up here, mine one block, and then leave. Just by the way. Friendly tip. That's probably not the best thing you could do. We are going to go ahead and remove all that as well, because that is some they just need to get out. Priority is still a little messed up. I'm not sure if it depends on how close someone is to a certain resource. Oh, Forest Emerald. Or is it Emerald? Why is it Emerald and not Emerald? I don't know, but we have some now. More of them over here. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tear the entire world apart, at least in this chunk down here. I'm not going to, assign them to do it all at once, because if I do, the game's probably going to crash, but they will at some point. Lady the Imp. Well, that's pretty funny, like Lady T, like her last name is the. Come on, guys. I believe in you. You guys can get there. You're chugging along. You can do it. It's the hope and the dream. That maybe one day they'll actually get there. I don't know. What else can we do? Let's think about this. I always kind of want to fish with these guys just because, we're not constantly fighting off starvation. But I don't really know if that's something I want to do. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I want to see if that void stone got mined. It did. And it just turns into stone, I guess. I don't know. It's just interesting stuff. I thought it would be, you know, more special, but I guess not. Has that unlocked sable stuff? Yeah, sable tile for a sable shingle. That's good, because I really like sable. I think it's a really pretty block, and I'm going to bring a whole bunch of it up with me. Come on, let's see. There you are. Come on, guys. You're so close. Don't mind any more of that. Don't mind any more of that. Just mind this. That's all I need you to do. I believe in you. There's a lot of rulite at this level, it actually seems. And I don't believe that this is difficult stone to mine. Well, it's ridgestone. And bloody sand. Is there like a lake right here or something? Not for a very long time. I don't know if sand actually has sand physics in this game. I would hope it would, because that would be kind of cool, but... You know. You can't get everything. Hi, welcome to the underground. What is this? Sea Breeze Sapphire. That is so cool that there are gems in this game. I don't know if they sell for anything. I don't know if they're just there to be pretty, but I like them. Of course, that probably cost us a ton of material, although we're not exactly lacking. Did I build those crates? I never did. Nope, I got distracted by the goats, didn't I? Or not goats, whatever they're called, Vitrax. They look like goats or dogs with horns, okay? Which I guess you could also call hellhounds. You get my point. You get my point. I don't need to explain myself. We are going to go ahead and fill this room with those, and then once those are all constructed... Awesome, Squeakin'. Oh, there was a menu. I don't remember exactly where it was, but it'll tell you where like all the creatures on the map are. It's really useful, considering the amount of times I would, you know, go try to find a Squeakin' or whatever, because I was starving, and I wouldn't be able to. So I'm hoping that that'll at least help out a little. Congratulations for the level up, guys. It's probably not going to last for very long. And then all I need them to do in here is just say, where is the zones? Yeah, I'm not sure why that took me so hard for so long to find. I clicked on it like 14,000 times. That's probably not going to be enough to store any of the stone we've mined. Actually, I almost guarantee it won't. But you know, I don't know. Yeah, see what I mean? Dogs with horns, or really spiky ears. One of the two. We'll go with one of the two. I'm gonna go ahead and save. There we go. Come on, guys. I need you guys to get in this room. I thoroughly need you guys to get in here. No one's idle. I don't know what anyone else is doing. Probably hauling a copious amount of material now. Can we not mine? Are we just not able to do that? That would be my guess, is they can't reach it. They better be able to, though, because I kind of need them to get here. Come on, guys. I believe in you. You guys can do this. No, you can't. You guys suck. You can do it. No, you can't. Well, I still have a ton of ore, apparently. Let's actually go see how much I have of that. Refined materials, raw materials, resources, I guess, is probably where we're going to find that. Yeah. Yeah, 161 iron ore. Just nonchalant. 17 rulite. Just a little. We just have just a tiny quantity of that. So how about we go in here, and instead of, you know, doing absolutely nothing with it, we could go ahead and convert all this over to steel, which I believe I don't know if I have it, but I'm hoping that I have the coal. Was it the bandits finally? Oh, is it the third? Oh no, this is just like a one-off, dude. That's fine. I'm not exactly scared of you. Hey, Mazakin? I'm just gonna call you Maz. I need you to come over here and deal with this dude. I'm not sure if they fixed the tracking issue either. It feels like they did. I'll just send imps at him. Come on, I believe in you. Come on. Yeah, there you go. He's dead. And you lost 8 health. Wow. Yeah, I don't think your iron tax is going to work. I have plenty of it, so I wouldn't exactly mind paying it, but I don't think it's going to work out well for you if that's your main attempt. Just by the way. Yeah, that was kind of sad, wasn't it? Well, there you go. He tried really hard, and for some reason, they still will not mine up 1 block. I don't understand why this is difficult. I don't get it. If I build like a ladder for you, maybe, will you get up there? Because that's up a level. What if I mine here? Will you guys go do that? I'm sorry I'm a little bit on this. I don't understand. I mean, in the past, it's like, yeah, I'll just find a way to get to it. Although then again, I haven't mined out like an entire level of the world before. So I think I have kind of a reason to be unsure of what I'm doing. Yeah, man, that's crazy. And of course, you can see that there's not a ton of people corpses in here. It's more, what is the word I'm looking for? Basically, they're not just dying. Like, not piles and piles of them are dying because we're using the imps instead. And I don't believe the imps actually drop anything when they die. This is not a hard concept, guys. I promise. It really isn't. Like, if I just do this, maybe? Did we do it? No, we made it this summer. Well, I guess we're not getting to it today because the game is just telling me no, which is a shame. And I don't remember what block it's on. But yeah, I think that's probably a decent place to stop. So if you guys liked the episode, please consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. Or you can do all of them. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.